one's in here yet. Hey everybody, this is Asher, and we are playing Darkest Dungeon on the Asher the Second Estate. This is a torchless run. We've been doing pretty okay so far, and I think we have a lot that we can work towards accomplishing. Maybe we can start getting some level 3 runs soon. Obviously, the Darkest Dungeon is far off, but there are some things that I need to accomplish. First, I still need to take out some of the early bosses here, and I need to do so in a way where my team doesn't get overwhelmed overrun like last time, where I had a poor party composition and bad luck as well. I gotta get some stuff in the cove, and hopefully we can start knocking out some medium missions as well. And if we look at my team, I do have a full roster right now, and it's not a terribly balanced roster. So we'll see how that goes. But I think probably we've got some options here. Where do I want to start, I guess, is the first question. I'm going to see if anyone decides to pop in here as well. Video preview looks good. Let me just refresh, check, make sure all the stream settings are here and everything. Yeah, what we've got right now is pretty much a lot of people who are on the cusp of becoming level 2. I may want to take on the Cove just to get... I mean, it's a Plague Doctor item, but it's still pretty good. But I like going to the Cove with the Plague Doctor, and the Plague Doctor right now is having some problems, so maybe we should go ahead and take on the 8-pounder. I said before what I would do to try and make life a little bit easier for myself on this fight is it looks like everything's okay. Yeah, it looks like everything is a go. So we're good here. I can take Resent back in there, and I don't mind if this is the last time that we can take hers. I guess I could unequip all of my... trinkets, which is a button I do not use nearly enough. I definitely want to take Shinobi. I definitely want to have 2 range people. I could, honestly, let's hear. Can she only knife throw? Okay, she can knife throw from 3 positions. She can poison dart from back there as well. Mansell can sniper shot only from the back lines. Blind fire's okay too. Bola might be a little better. Rallying Flare could also be good. Let's see. I do want to upgrade her gear, though. So if we go like this, I could even take her in. Alright, if I do that... As keep in mind, as Divine Comfort... I don't know if this was just recently patched or everything, but Divine Comfort, if I'm looking at this right, has actually been changed to where it no longer heals the front position, so a pretty significant change to it. But considering how powerful it was previously, I mean, that must have just changed. Like, I feel like I just recorded a video where Divine Comfort was healing everybody. But regardless, we still do need someone in the front line, and I want someone who can hit multiple positions. So if I take this... I want to keep Yawp. I like if it bleeds. Wicked Hack's pretty good, but if I have to choose something to replace with the Iron Swan, it's probably going to be Adrenaline Rush. So Brobrum will be good, but Brobrum still has quite a bit of stress. And I couldn't fix it last time because you're a Tippler and the bar is full. Hans is our, finally after waiting for like 10 episodes, we got a Bounty Hunter. Yay, but we're not going to take him on this mission yet. We may do a little bit of newbie training here before too long. Like, I have an idea of what I want to do with maybe Digby, some of the abominations and everything else. I really wish I had more deeds. One reason that I am inclined to run this place is that I want to get closer to having, whatchamacallit. Okay, we can throw dagger. We can't poison dart. We can pick to the face, including 3rd row here. Let's see. Not really concerned with lunge, so I think Toxic Trickery is probably going to be best. Yeah, all I want is a team that will actually do some good, and I do think I might need Bola instead of Sniper's Mark. Yeah, so let's go back to town and fix that real quick, and we'll go ahead and get this started. I do like the abilities that I have as well. So Gassard, we do want to unlock Iron Swan for you. Don't think you need any gear upgrades. You can actually get gear upgrades. We can actually upgrade some of her skills too. So sniper shot, we'll start there. Because upgrading these skills is very, very important. Interesting. Resent, don't need to do too much else. Like I said, that must be like a very, very sudden change for that skill. So we'll change the yelp here. We'll just go ahead and pay for everything. I've had some success recently, so we have a little bit of cash to throw out. So level 2, level 2. She needs her gear upgraded. I know I'm not using the buttons, but we're going to make it happen, aren't we? Maybe, possibly, just check one more time, make sure we don't have any drop frames. Good, we don't. Hello, for those of you who are joining in. We're actually going to start kind of where I ended the last stream here, which is we're going to be taking a much more ranged focused party to try and get a legendary bracer here. Let's actually make sure that we have good items. That'd be pretty nice. Let's go ahead and unequip all trinkets. Sort by class restriction. So we do have some common ones. Do have potential virtue. Alright. You're going to need more health. It's not a ton more health, but it is more health. Alright, for the grave robber. Class restriction again. I don't think we have any grave robber specific items. Although I do like the ancestral item there. And what else did we just have her with? We do want the heal skills on the Vestal. We could get her the lack of surprise, since we are doing a dark run here. Okay, she doesn't have... I don't know. There's not too much that's really exciting me here, except for maybe a little more accuracy. But she's already pretty accurate, and then her throwing knives increases accuracy. So maybe we'll come back to her. Arbalist. She does have an item. 1 crit. Not awesome, but not terrible either. We like the speed. And then for you, obviously, it's healing time. So we like that, and we like the, where's the item? I wish I could, like, search by heal. There we go. I thought I had more than one of those. I hope I didn't lose a Vestal somewhere. That'd be pretty sad. Alright, so... items, 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 items. We even using your bleed skills right now. If you're in the front row... Like I said, Adrenaline Rush is good. It's a good self-heal. It's good for a lot of reasons. I think we're going to take Yelp. And if it bleeds. And our strategy against the cannon is going to be to just try and take out the Fusilier. It's not what he's called. As fast as possible. We got a lot of range to do that. Could even use Dazzling Light or Illumination to make that happen. No time like the present to make it happen, so let's go ahead and get our skills. We want more shovels, a little bit of anti-venom, want some medicinal herbs, probably not that many. 2 keys, 2 holy water, all the food. Once again, this is torchless, so we are not buying torches. We're not even buying torches to use anything that would need torches. Let's see, I feel like the last time I did a weld run, I did use a lot more anti-venom because those are just the curios that I ran into. Probably don't need that much. Bandaging, yeah, that'll do. So we're at 1400 still, but I did do a lot of gear upgrades and everything. So, ready or not, let's embark.
Simple folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunting of public taboos, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square. The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
Alright, now I'm going to guess that it is not over here. I'm going to guess that it's over here or over there. So let's go ahead, turn off the lights.
No,
Let's snuggle up, get ready to have a good old time.
Black as death.
As we already have one good one here. What is it going to be? It's medical herbies, right? So that's food. Wow, food and deeds. That is a auspicious start, to say the least. And dodge the trap, so no stress, anything else. Pretty good, pretty good. And first fight is going to be ectoplasm, surprise. Sounds like a bad dish you serve. Alright, I can move her back, but I don't really care to. I know technically this is a torchless run and there's some skills that take it completely out of the darkness, but we're just going to have to deal. Okay, does she actually has the ability to move back too. So that's pretty good. These guys are significantly bleed resistant. Alright. So we gotta hope that they don't procreate all to hell. Which they can, I think, on pretty much any attack. Alright, so sniper shot. Blind fire is also interesting, but blind fire at least hits the first row. And we'll just throw a dagger. Good. Now we just gotta kill you before you can kill me. At least illumination can also hit anything. Obviously, we're gonna be turning out the lights after every fight. Though we do have light here, but that could have ended way worse. Alright, so we still got you.
So too will resistance.
Okay, do I want the Vestal? I think I want the Vestal in third position here. So overall, good fights. No need to camp yet. For those of you who are unaware, camping did change. Okay, well, this is why we bring the extra shuffles. So of course I forgot to click that. And that doesn't mean we can't search this. Oh, I wonder how this works. So you're curious, so you're just going to go after things. Well, slippery boots. Cool. Alright. It's something. No fight. Hopefully. At least she's not a kleptomaniac, right? So that's good. That's also good! And a bonus key. Alright, so hopefully we can turn these treasures into something. Only take 3 food because of the food conservation ring that I have. Fortunately, you can still eat food to heal. And I guess I'm going to have to poke in there. Wow. That's why I brought the extra shovel, I guess. Okay, more heirlooms. Deeds, just what we want. I think they only stack to 6. I can't really remember. So this is lucky so far. And we have one little place here as well. Surprised once again. I don't think we should really allow all these slimes to sneak up on us. But we're going to go for, unfortunately, stun resist. Good kill. Oh, did that sting? I think it did a little. Okay, that means we're going to get another one. Oh, it's a biggie. Alright. She can jump back to. Alright. These guys are still pretty bleed resistant. We need to start thinking about what we're going to do with that large ectoplasm. But we got to take out the little guys too. This is where this guy just becomes fun, right? Better just to get in position. Better just a single target heal. Like I said, I do like that Divine Comfort change, but oh man, is that a change if you can't heal all 4 of your party members now. Alright. Iron Swan only hits the back line. I guess I knew that. At least that means she has coverage for all opponents. Okay, does that mean another big slime's coming? No, I guess not. Alright. Should have I marked? Guess we got some time. Alright, so since we cannot heal the front like that... Okay. Guess we're just gonna have to hack the big guy and hope for the best. See if we can kill you. Nope. Alright, so big slap to the face. Possible that this revives the other guy too. No. Alright, suppressing fire. Actually hits everybody. Sweet. And that's a bit of a debuff. That's good. I guess the question is, do I go for the heal? It's probably better that I do. Okay, that's weird. We're back to healing 4 people yet for some reason. I guess I can only target the back 3 lines. That's weird. And we get some stress heal, and we get a bust and a gem, and we're already doing too good with our stuff here. Alright. Well, since we got some extra food... Alright, we'll take a gem. We'll have you pilfer this. I do not believe, and I want to double check, I do not believe, and I've been trying to play with some of this stuff around a little more. I don't think these camps can actually be... I think you can only search them. I don't think they have anything that you can actually, like, do to them. Well, let's just do it. I think the only thing is that it can be trapped, but then we got nothing. Alright, if this is a really good scout, we may find out real fast if this is the boss. Okay, good. And we get some curios and some extra battles. Which means if that's the boss, and it probably is, we should camp there. So, fight in the next room. We're pretty good to go. By the way, please tell me, for those of you watching in chat... Oh, as I forget to hit the torch again, but we surprise them anyway. We'll just chalk that up to convenience here. Yeah, please tell me if the volume levels like need to be adjusted or anything. Normally I do that on YouTube with, which is Asher Games, same name. Usually I do that in post-production just a touch. So by all means tell me. So sniper shots. We want to mark targets, but the way this fight's possibly going to go, and I think I remember this one, is we're back to darkness again. If we got an actual corpse here, search it with a bandage. Search it with a bandage. 50 gold. I feel like you're holding out on me, corpsey. Alright. Like, if I'm talking too low, tell me. If they're talking too high. And we're like the king of surprising. I guess it has a little bit to do with this. So who has good stun resist? I kind of want to stun the dog. There we go. And let's... I really don't like the artillery. They mark and blight the crap out of everything. We can suppress the fire. I kind of like blind fire better here just for the speed buff. And we could have Iron Swan the back, but we didn't, so... Thank you for not missing the stun dog. That's really nice of you here. Gotta love these fungal people, and I remember thinking early on, I was like, oh, these are some of the cooler enemies I'll see in this game. Alright, so... Escape Cloud. That means he's gonna go back. And we're blighted. Don't gotta worry too much about that. I think we'll go for the kill here. Or we won't. Whatever. Okay, suppressive fire. Didn't get a kill, which sucks a little. I'm not too concerned about that. We don't need to worry about the Yelp. Like I said, I just don't like these artillery guys quite as much. So much bleed is that? 2 for 3. Let's go for the kill. That's where I still wonder if bolos might be good for... we're into the mark. Great! Is that a bleed too? No. Alright. Let's go for the guaranteed kill. We can have other party member. Did I target the wrong thing? That's annoying. If that's indeed what happened. Alright. Crit for 15. Alright. You only have a little blight. I could yelp. It's going to debuff me for just a little bit, but... anything we can do to prevent damage, right? Blind Fire's still good. That buff lasts 3 rounds. Toxic Trickery. No need to really do that. Post party heal. Wow! Was hoping for some stress relief, but we'll take it. And you don't feel that faint anymore, because you killed a guy. As we get a Reckless Charm. More gold, more gems. Now I get to start thinking about what we're going to throw away. I actually do need portraits. Dodge Trinket's alright. Accuracy Trinket's okay. I've got a lot of food. I feel like of all the things I can throw away, probably for the fights I'm going to face, bandage is the most. So that's what we'll stick with. Alright. Anything in here? Just money. We need deeds. We need deeds more than some of this other stuff, so let's click you off. Like I said, big thing is I do want money, but I'm looking for some other stuff too. And apparently we can still select the treasure chest. How funny is that? Alright, our best trap remover is the Grave Robber. We actually do have a little pop-up now that says just as much. I'm actually very surprised at how good the rest of my party is too. Alright. And of course I get rid of the bandages just in time for that corpse. And a very similar fight to what we've had before. Oh, and in the Mushroom Grove as well. How cute is that? Okay, we're going to save an Iron Swan for the back this time. Maybe. Okay, marked again. That's alright. Whee! That's what we like to see. We'll suppress here. Wow, that really did not kill you. Okay. So we got 1 bleed for 3 rounds. She can cure herself of it. I would really rather do damage, though. Alright. That's good. Since we only got to worry about healing 1, that's fine. Let's go for the guaranteed kill. Okay. Okay, I gotta learn something about that attack. Because that's the second time where I thought I used it. I guess it's called Blind Fire because you don't target who you mean to? That might make sense, actually. It's just I'm gonna attack faster in the future. I'm just gonna go crazy and just fire wherever. Things like reading tooltips would be very nice. Random target! Hey, that's exactly it. Alright. So you can do overkill of 8. And we only have hit to the face. And still some single target heal. Maybe I should have cured her bleed, but she doesn't have too much left. We have all the anti-venom in the world, might as well use it. Really? Okay. It's fun. Let's just go for the kill. I'm gonna be camping anyway. So we can't actually carry that money right now.
Push on to the task's end.
I really need my deeds. Guess I'll ditch the portrait. I actually kind of do need portraits eventually. Okay. And a map of this area? Yet we're not getting a map bonus. Okay. Probably good enough time as any to camp. Plus, we could use the inventory space. And we eat.
Steel oneself against the coming horrors.
So, what do we do here? Night moves. 8 crits. Reduce stress. Stress is not really an issue right here. Reduce stress. Okay, now we do want a restring bow. Our damage is going to be pretty important. We can heal everybody for 35%. That's interesting. Okay, wound care, sharpened spear. I guess I didn't pick the best things here. So we do want plus 10 accuracy, plus 10 dodge on you. Okay. Which means we got 3 points left. Pep talk, wound care, triage. Reject the gods probably is going to do absolutely nothing. So, heal for 35%. Wow. For 3, that's really powerful. Alright, shut your traps and let me tend to these wounds. Cool, hopefully we don't get ambushed. And bless good health for a day at least. I'm coping well despite the madness all around. We are the flame. Aw, you've been to the darkest dungeon already.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Cool. And good thing we didn't get rid of a shovel. So we only need one more. And we have no bandages for that guy, so as luck would have it. So hopefully we don't get 4 fights between here and now, but chances are there's 1 fight and there's the boss. So let's go for it. Hopefully this fight isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. Alright. I really don't want you to procreate. It's going to complicate things a little bit if you do. Alright. Good. Don't even think we need to heal here. And we'll just fire. That's more like it. 14 damage. It's a really good buff.
But a victory nonetheless.
That's so true. Oh, look, we could throw a torch on there. We could just fight a shambler right now. You know what? This team might actually do alright versus a shambler, but considering I'm here for another boss, we're not going to do it. And in case this gives me something other than just food. See, look, we got a portrait back. That's fun. And nobody needs healing. We're at max health. We've got our party buffs. We can drink some holy water in case we need... I didn't bring 4, but in case we have any debuffs to worry about, and I don't think we do. Let's go this way. To the boss! Again, this time I shall be avenged. Maybe. Now the big thing is that the Brigand Matchman is the one who must die. Stunning him is good. Knifing him is a little better. Now I could have some people focus on the 8-pounder. And I do have a party heal to counteract some of this. Let's do if it bleeds on you. That's one way to kill him. I'll feast on your heart. Oh, it's a woman after my own heart. Now, if I allow him to get into first position, we're going to have some problems because my ranged attackers won't be able to hit him as much, and that should have resist for everything. Even move resist, apparently. So there's the matchmaker boy again. Die, please. Thank you. We've just got to keep killing them, and we have a lot of things that can attack the third position. And we're going to have to deal with 70% prot here. Let's see if we can stun. Good. Every little bit counts. 9 crit, I'll take it. And that stun debuff is going to be there for a little bit. Multiple reinforcements this time. Alright. Good. And that was a little annoying. I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Do I go for the cannon at this point? Let's see here. How long does that mark last? 1 round. Not awesome, not terrible. I could yelp here. I mean, that won't stun. So that's a terrible idea, but... Alright, so you'll die eventually. Good dodge. See, I should have kept my bandages for shit, so blanket fire again. Please don't crit. I know we're not doing this in utter blackness. Okay, there's the matchmaker. I don't know if the matchmaker can damage from right here. But we're not going to find out. Oh shit, maybe we are. Right, this is why we have Iron Swan, right? That's good. You're gonna die of the bleed, so we'll just have to eat this damage. Party heal next time. Party heal right now. And uppercut slice for our friend, the Hellion. Okay, let's mark. I'd love to get a good crit here. Okay. So I don't know if he can actually attack this turn. Okay, stun again would be great. Or we could just resist it. I probably should have healed my Hellion. Okay. Clutch knife, please. There we go. Pardon my reach. I love it. Like I said, I just need one good crit. I need one good crit, not you guys. I need the crits. Alright. Okay, so reinforcements again. Okay, healing is going to be a much bigger deal this time. Good. We're getting some good rolls on the damage there. I'm not going to suppress fire. We brought you for the damage, even if you're only doing 3 or so at a time. Missing my men-at-arms riposte. I actually don't mind getting knocked back there. Okay. No critsies. Good. I don't like the debuff. But we'll just have to heal bit by bit, right? That's a crit. There we go. Still not going to risk the match boy, because like I said, I don't know if he can do this on turn or not. Hey, well, we'll just every time there's a knife available, we'll just put it in his face. Just gonna go for damage now. I could have gone for the other guy. But I think we're getting to about the point of closing time. We can eat a few more of these shots. In fact, I probably feel better. That's an okay party heal. Where are the crits, man? Okay, I could go ham and just try and take him out this turn, but we're playing without torches, so we're going to go safety strats. Hopefully not getting... Oh, yes, dodge. That's like what happens when I do Grape Shot Blast every time. Alright, Illumination. Alright. What's going to do more damage? Neither of these, really. Well, just in case things go wrong, let's stun you. We're just going to try and end this fight now. We're not going to end this fight right now. Alright, next turn. Alright, you're at 3 health. Just die. There we go. Hopefully he can't reinforce and bring a cannon. That'd be really hilarious and really annoying. Okay. Yeah, it's funny how much my torch has gone up here during this fight. That means my loot's going to be a little less, which is a bit annoying. But it's just the skills that I have. There's your 13 damage. I was beginning to wonder what your damage looked like. Alright. Are you dead to bleed? Yes, you are. Pick to the face. Nice. Good job, Shinobi. And like I said, we don't get as much stuff, but we do get stuff.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Plus 5% prot. Those are all pretty good. We don't need to bring this food back, because we're done with the mission. I don't even know why I'm eating the food right now. I guess technically I could try and clear the rest of the dungeon, but let's just take our spoils and call this a good one. Nice to start off with success. Let's return to the hamlet. Alright, lots of goodies. Some actual deeds. We may actually have enough to increase the other stuff. More importantly, some gold. Now we have dogs slurping in the background, because if you've watched any videos, you know that's what they like to do. We've actually had a lot of problems lately with animals attempting to run away. So we'll have to see how that goes. Alright, so on guard, dead hitter, hard skin, plutomania, and hysterical blindness. All very exciting stuff. Manic for money, very fun. Let's go back to town.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Alright. So we're back at town here. I am gonna just take a quick moment to check something real fast. So pardon me while I do I still have a good splash to put on the screen? I don't know if I do or not. Let's see here. Yeah, we're just gonna take a quick break. Y'all can come back in just a second. And that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, I don't want to rename it either. Alright. I'll be back in just a second. I don't know why it's a thanks for watching one, but I do gotta just check on one thing real quick. Like I said, I do have some fun animal excitement right now. And sometimes that means they try and run out at the weirdest times. So let me just... Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to take a little bit of a bio break too. So we shall carry on here in just a moment. Alright, that's what I thought it was. Cool. Put this back up here. I'll be right back in just a second. Alright, thank you for your patience. We're back. That's going to make the VOD nice and fun and awkward for just a second, but that's how it goes. So, we have not defeated the Siren yet, but we have defeated a few other things here, and more importantly, we have some more valuable level ups. Let's see who's arrived on the coach. Another Arbalist, another multiple Arbalist. All these things are pretty good. I am in a position where I can increase my roster size, and I think I am inclined to do that. We want to go ahead and get 25 people in here. Let's see. I have 2 Hellions, which is pretty good. I think I want a second Houndmaster for now. Because right now, Hallandan's the only one.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle.
Alright, I still... Okay, Goddard... It doesn't matter too much other than what things you start with, and that seems to be the better start. So Corsi, you're on board.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage.
Alright.
The dancing steps of war.
So right now, let's go back to the town report real quick. So Savani's on a drunken bender, but at least he's got all of his stress removed. What else do we got? Spike the Foul Brigand 8-pounder. Great! Well, we did defeat it. We have this successfully complete your first foray into the ruins. That's just always going to be there. Let's see. 4 diseases. Still vampiric spirits. Thought we grabbed a few other ones on that one. Resent. Hysterical blindness. We don't have too much stress to deal with other than Miss Tippler here. Cool. So I guess with a little bit more money in hand, that mission was actually a net loss from where I started. If only because of, well, all kinds of things. But we're going to try something a little different. Let's hear. No man wagon. Haven't been upgrading this. Don't really feel inclined to just yet because I don't have that much spare money despite playing in the darkness. Resent and Soothing Vapors now will not go on higher level missions. Or now only go on veteran missions. We're getting pretty close to actually being able to take on a vet mission. In fact, let's see what we have available. Oh, we have the Medium Hag, who gives us some good items here. We can go to the Short Cove. We can take on the Sonorous Prophet and get a Man-at-Arms item, which is actually pretty good, to be perfectly honest here. But if it's in position 4. Well, that's an interesting use of the Man-at-Arms. Typically, that's not how I use them. But he doesn't have to be a frontline guy. I mean, I could get, well, pretty much using Defender. I can't use Retribution from position 4 though, so pretty much he'd be a bolster bot. Okay, anyway, we could go and try and do the Sonorous Prophets. Let's update our title to week 26, because that's where we are now. Because there's a few things I do kind of want to try here. So if we're going to take on the Sonorous Prophet, it's going to have to be with Bellicote. But I think before we do that, I want to just do sort of a more fun/interesting mission. Because I told you, or I haven't told you yet because you haven't seen the video yet because it hasn't been posted yet, I have 2 abominations and I wanted to play with these abominations and see what they could do together in the wild. This is a short mission. Pretty good way to gauge it and test it. Now the thing with 2 abominations is that you're going to have to deal with a ton of stress. That means I could take UU. But I would need to get Inspiring Tune. Or I could take a Houndmaster and take Cry Havoc. I think that heals the whole party. I think it heals the whole party. Usually it'll say if it's the whole party or not. But, I mean, let's just take a Jester. You can kind of act as our carry here. Let's unequip real quick. This is more of just for fun. I mean, it's the Cove. The Cove has not been our friend in previous missions. What does the Stagecoach have to say? Okay, that was just an upgrade there. Alright. Class restrictions. Okay, we can get Virtue on our dude. We can get Scouting Chance and all that. We can get lots of additional Virtue or increased damage. I feel like accuracy's good for both of these guys. And then I love Frontline getting a little bit more HP. And I gotta remember, do you guys actually have a bleed skill chance? I actually haven't used you nearly enough. Okay, so damage from Rake. No, bleed skill's not going to do shit. Alright. Can try and keep you a little happier, healthier. Dodge might be better there. Jester's mainly going to be a buff guy. We do want to buff his bleed. Oh, we can't use two of the same? Okay. Let's see. we're not too concerned about that. That's a good one. And then our good friend the occultist, who actually doesn't have too many items to call his own, we'll use this. Somebody's got to disarm those traps, and yeah, why not buff the heal skills as well. So I posted today the video the last time I went to the coves. Without spoiling it, let's just say it was a short mission that did not go so well. Today we have occultist, 2 bombs, including viewer Shrike, Bad UU, and Digby is not currently named. But that's how it goes. Let's go ahead and hit the provision button, and we are going to take some shovels because it's the coves. We're going to take the food. Probably don't need that much food. We're going to take some extra bleed stuff. Take a few medical herbs, 1 key, 3 holy water. Let's take another anti-venom. Yeah. Let's hope that we can make this a good, successful mission. Hello, those of you that just popped in to join. Thanks for watching, popping in. This is Asher. Darkest Dungeon, no torches, let's go. Thralls will explode if left for too long. A mistake I've unfortunately made in the past. Alright.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Well, we got 90% of rooms to explore. Might as well just, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. Can never remember if it'll round up or not. So we're just going to go this way. Now, this little chesty, I got to remember some of the little items that I need to take for different places. And I believe this little barnacle-covered chest needs a shovel. Oh, good. You're just gonna go after it yourself because you like treasure. Well, you suck. Good job, newbie. We could have had some gold here, but instead you're deciding to be a dick. Cool. I could change here right away. We can't actually manacle from the first position. So let's go ahead and transform. Does this actually stress out everybody else? Sure it does. And we're just gonna rake, and we're gonna use this guy to try and... oh, good. Let's just start with the massive bleed. I think that's just fine. So let's try and stun here. Good. Shocker. Nothing joke-worthy about that. So now you're stunned, and you're gonna take a lot of damage. Cool. Okay. I think I have some really bad news. I think I hit the start button too fast. Because I did not actually... I think... one of my Jesters has the stress relief skill, and one of them does not. And I'm pretty sure I brought the one that does not. Alright. Well, it's going to be exciting, isn't it? Alright. So you're going to be stressed out every time. We could rake, we could slam, let's just rake. Alright. So manacles again. Does he actually not have a stun debuff? That doesn't seem correct. Alright, you need a heal. You need a bandage. Because that's still 6 damage. And we're barely like a room in here too. And you get a bleed again. Alright, well. Some more manacles. And a little bit of stress healing for everybody. Once again, this is a short mission, so we're not going to have as much here. Let's see if I've made the ultimate mistake here. I did. I meant to train Inspiring Tune, and I did not. So we're going to have to make sure we get through this short mission fairly quickly. Good, we just ran into a trap.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Noob moves, I guess you could say. Alright. And, okay. Someone in chat needs to tell me when I forget to turn off the torch. So I guess this means I have to delete the save, delete this run, because I had one fight with the light on. I was wondering why people weren't stressed out more. Alright, so now we're dark. It's good. And how do we want to do this? Missile artillery doesn't do a lot. Eldritch Pool doesn't do a lot. Weakening Curse does something. Could have both these guys transform. Because double rainbow across the sky, why not? We're going to be able to do massive damage. We're just going to stress the crap out of our people. I'm so dumb for not picking up the damn thing as well. So transform for you two. Why are you stressing out over your buddy over here? So I have one of my doggies barking now, which is always fun. Okay, a little bit of stress here never really hurt anyone. Could always transform. Someone did ask me in the comments in one of my videos previously, what happens with the stress heal? Did they actually change it? And the answer is that it's still one stress heal if you transform automatically afterwards or not. But now we have some actual healing we have to do. That's a critical heal. And a resist on the bleed. Very good. Alright. Good slam. Good heal. A little bit of bleeding never really hurt you too bad. Let's go ahead and transform you down. Back to the human self. See, you only get one stress heal. And minus the speed. So we could Dirk Stab here. Dirk Stab's pretty much the ability I don't want to be using the most. But we did it. So we do lose some speed there, but they did change it in one of the first patches for this game since full release. So we're already hungry. Good job, guys. Okay, you can hit that with a shovel and it will kill you. So we're just going to skip it. Doesn't really kill you, just gives you max stress all of a sudden. So we're at 90% room exploration, right? Alright. Well, we may or may not make it. We're just gonna go ham on all this shit. As once again, it's very exciting to me that just like, for whatever reason, I don't know if you hear my tiny dog in the background, but he is just really pissed off about something. So we're going to get some good stress here. See, this would be good if I had my Jester's actual ability to like relieve himself of stress. But we don't have it. Good, there's the actual little tiny bark. Thank you. That's just what I wanted to see. So you actually have guard and protection and brine. Please don't stun. Alright. Stress wave on you, that's fine. Actually don't mind you in the front row. It's just that it's not my favorite for this composition. Alright. I'm gonna have to hit you anyway. You can move back. Alright. Anybody need a heal? You need your own heal. Wow, good job, Digby. So that's most of the damage just possibly played out. Plus, Rake apparently still is supposed to do more damage somewhere. Brine again. Okay. So stress is definitely going to be an issue here. And we... Can I kill you? Apparently I cannot kill you. Alright. Rake and take. And may as well buff since I didn't bring the stress heal skill. I do not know how to bomb apparently. Okay, good stun there. And that's going to be a significant bleed. We'll manage though. How many? I think I have one bandage left. Alright. Alright, does that stack? It does. Good. As I thought. Alright, rage. Okay, we want rake. Because we have our huge damage buff for that. So, good crits, good times had by all. We may just absolve ourselves here. Every little bit of stress heal counts. You're almost dead. You actually don't need a lot of healing right now. So, good crit. Yay, everybody's happy. Alright, so this chest. It's unlocked. It either has treasure or someone else took it, and we get more highwayman powder. Cool. Okay, so dead fish. I can never remember if this needs what kind of stuff it needs. If it needs anti-venom or if it needs the medical herbs. Dead fish, dead fish. Medical herbs. So that's going to give us some food, I think. Oh, some actual treasure. Alright. Well, good thing we have a shovel for random boats.
Another misfortune.
And we can't camp. So it may be worth my time to use a little bit of food to heal, but I didn't actually get food. So we shall see what happens here. Hey, Wishwarity. Hope you are doing well. I don't know how nice this is going to stay because I screwed up the party here. Maybe I should absolve myself first, but we're not going to do that. We're going to turn into a wolf thing. Alright. Okay, run for the old gods. Oh, happy day, you're bleeding again. Abyssal artillery would actually be pretty good here. Oh, the shaman's eldritch too. Nice. I guess I should have known that. Alright, do I think we're gonna double transform, screw it. You know what? We're just gonna stress everybody out. I find it a little ironic that the abominations get stressed out too by the other abomination, but whatever. Yeah, the group does work. I would say that actually this group, on paper, should work very well, but for one massive screw-up. And you know, if you know me, you know I'm good for one pretty massive screw-up per stream. And that massive screw-up is that the Jester actually, I did not train nor equip him with his stress heal. But hey, good, focused. That's just like we planned it, isn't it? Alright. Let's just go rage. That's not what we wanted. Alright. Guess we could harvest. Okay, who else are we trying to freak out here? Gar again. Poor wolfies. Rake. It only hits the front too, so clearing corpses would be pretty nice, but we're gonna go. Oh, I forgot the guard was up there, so that wasn't a very good move. Alright, so we gotta be a little concerned about this now. Okay, good. You're gonna have some problem. Oh, screw up. Oh, wow, well, once again, just according to the plan, right? This is exactly how it's supposed to go. Okay. So this is the guy that just doesn't want to die. Let's just buff ourselves up again. And we shall overcome. Good. I'd love to end this fight before we have to deal with things. Yeah, nice thing about those stress perks is that they stay for the rest of the dungeon. Okay, so he's... I should bandage out of that. And rake time. So they're both going to transform and heal. We get a little bit of food. That used to heal for like 5 or 6. And they nerfed the crap out of that. Okay, that is a good statue. So, fish idol. Who do we want to give? Well, let's give the damage bonus to you. So, if we use holy water. Yay, buff. All the buffs. We get a buff until camp, even. So, next room. Once again, it's explore 90% of rooms, not all the room battles. So we could have things go pretty dry here in just a little bit, or things can get really nasty because we've gotten a ton of hallway fights so far. Like a metric ton. Every hallway gets a fight. Alright, so we're just going to have everybody freaking out. That's fine. Well, it had to happen to somebody. I'm glad you studied the maths. Doomsday as well. So, stress is just going to be a thing. So, let's just make it a really big thing. Slice and dice, right? That's how this is supposed to work. Okay, and our abomination gets a buff. Not our abomination, our occultist. And we get more stress for everybody. We gotta be a little concerned about heart attacks, but not that concerned. Cool. Alright. Really don't like the madman here. Let's see. Oh, I was hoping that was 54 damage. No, we're not at that point of the game yet. Scree, that's... sounds like exactly what people would say. We actually do need to heal. Do we get a bleed? No, we don't. So you're freaking out. Alright, so... Of course you dodge. Dodge the big wolf person. It's fine. Might as well harvest. If this is how it's gonna be. And if everyone's really about to get super stressed out all the time. So here's our resolve test for Vox, the level 1 who's fearful. We do not like fearful little wolves. Rolf! Wow. I wondered if he would change back. The answer is yes. Rage against the dying of the light. You don't have great means to clear corpses other than Demon's Pool. Come here. Thank you. It's like, I haven't played this in so long that sometimes I do actually forget what does what. It's a lot of loot.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
And once again, we don't have like a lot of danger for health. It's stress that is our enemy. Actually, probably don't need flash fire powder, but I'll get more for it. And this. I need my shovels. I need all this stuff. Okay. Can't take everything with you, I guess, right? Yeah, usually I get 4 bad perks. But see, part of the fun of doing Torchless and then double Abomination on top of it is, oh, wow. I care not how, but perhaps this can save me. No, we're not gonna deal with that. Is that on top of all of the stress issues that you get from running Abominations anyway, you just get lots of added fun here. So, like I said, hopefully Digby doesn't get a heart attack, because that would leave me with a grand total of 0 cultists. Do we have more fights? This has been like the most Russell Crowe fighting around the world style thing that I've had. Treasures are mine, really. So are you just going to take it? Pack has a map inside, and we get a scout. That's actually decent. Oh, we might actually escape out of this. If we don't have to explore that room, we might just be done. Which would be very fortunate. Alright. We'd get some good money out of a short mission. We'd get some experience. Digby will turn to level 3. Which is fine. And one more rucksack. All treasures are yours. Is that so? Haha, yeah, I'm sure it has already been looted. Hunger again. I think we're gonna make it, kiddos. There we go. So I didn't actually have to explore the other way, but hey, it works out. So, return to the hamlet. Everyone's gonna need a little bit of stress relief. Let's update. Alright, so... Alright, stress... What stress? Alright. So, we get some good money. Importantly, did we get any deeds? Because deeds are still what I want. We did not. We got some crest, which I'm sure can be good for toothbrushing and everything. Digby is now officially level 3. Vox is an early riser, which is pointless on this run. And he is now an Eldritch Slayer and has Citomania, so that's exciting. Well, I say there's nothing for him taking the sack, maybe because he already pocketed. It's like, damn, well, there's nothing here now. Never seen anybody try and pull that one before.
Curiosity, interest, and obsession.
Alright, so... here's another person spending my money for buying drinks for everyone. Maybe that'll get a buff in the town later, I don't know. But first thing is first, we need to make sure that our people who are going to be super stressed get treatment immediately in places where they can. So we'll not pray or flagellate, we'll not gamble. Obsessed with food. Digby, you've got some problems. Alright. Okay, Digby. He's not a romantic. I have one person that's like a weird romantic. Okay, will you meditate? Yes, you will. But it's going to be more expensive because they're level 3. I don't know if it was always that way. I feel like it has been that way for a very long time. So Shrike. Go here. You managed to survive yet again. And you will only beat yourself for relief. I had a streak of that for a while where people would only slap themselves silly. Cool. So what do we do now? We got some level 2s. We got some level 3s. I thought I had more frontline people that were level 3. I guess I was expecting people to level up. I guess... okay, Turiel didn't level up. Interesting. So I got a lot of people that would hit the back line that are higher level. Can I take advantage of this? Because I know we have the Hag. We finally have the Siren. Oh, that's going to be a... that's going to be a fight. Or I could take on the Sonorous Prophet, which also is going to be a fight. Or I could go the Warrens. I'm starting to just get some veteran missions available. But I still need to take on some of these lobby bosses while I can. Finally getting to go to the Cove is pretty good. Let's see. So you're definitely... okay, you're definitely coming to both of my boss fight missions. And because it's the Cove, we probably want you. I'm almost certain we want you. But I feel like I'm going to need some frontline people. Sorry, Hans, we are not using you yet, although Bounty Hunter would be nice in a lot of respects. So here we can take Grizz card finally. If I take Griscard and Koval. Koval can clear corpses. He hits like a truck when he does hit. Is Turiel better? Because he can crush, he can defend, he can retribute. This may be better. I mean, I'd love to take Shinobi, but I don't have... Yeah, I'll check to see if there's people to hire. I do need another occultist. And we got one. Another Hound Master. I don't need that many abominations. I probably should recruit another frontline person, but I'm going to stick with what I got right now.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
One of my favorite little quotes from the game. Alright, while we're in town, since we're taking Bella with us, and what skills do we need to train? Those two. Judgment's done pretty good. You know, since she is using Judgment, I might as well increase her weapon too. Alright, so I would like another Plague Doctor, because they do pretty well in the Cove. I don't have like max confidence that this is like the best team for the job, but I think it's good enough. Because we gotta progress, we gotta get more bosses down. So we'll see. You know what? What's the worst that happens? I free up 4 slots for my team, right? Okay. Leper. I mean, Belisar is also a good dude to take. And he has Holy Lance, which is pretty nice. Arbalist worked out pretty well last time. I think I like Bolas instead of Blind Fire. Didn't find myself using that nearly as much. I think I want Bolster instead of Command as well. Or maybe Rampart. Yeah, let's do that. I never use this. Alright. Turiel, is this where you die? Maybe. It is always possible. So as the darkness comes, we got our group. I think Koval has skills that I want. The only possible change would be Revenge. But I think I'm pretty good with what I have. Let's go ahead and check our inventory one more time. Alright, so sort by class restriction. I'm not huge on this mask because it decreases his life. But I do like that one. So we're going to give you a Bloodthirst Ring. Might give you one too. What's our... I'm pretty sure I have a prot trinket somewhere. This is going to be another crappy one for, whatchamacallit. This is going to be another crappy mission for our good friends, the, I don't even remember what I'm saying here. For traps. But we'll deal. There we go. Prot. We don't need as much speed. Okay. For you, my dear, 1 crit, and we'll give you the Ancestors map. And for you, the usual cup and healing trinket. Well, you know what? I do have some options, Wishwadi, if you have anybody that wants to be named here. If you want to be the new occultist, that's fine. There are a few other options. So take your pick. I'll tell you the people who are named. Reynold's a default character, so I kept him there. Turiel, Koval, Bobrum are viewers. Hansmeyer, Yumaz, Bad Yu are viewers. Dismas is a default character. Buzz Noise, which is not how you pronounce it, is not. Neither is Poosin. Hallandan is a viewer. Shrike's a viewer. Shinobi, Soothing Vapors, and that's it. So because people keep dying, spoiler alert, there's a pick there. But if you would like to be Oh, the last thing you want is to be named after a character that gets slaughtered in a dungeon. Do you have little faith in me, Sav? Or only partial faith? So, Wishwadi. There we go. You fear the Eldritch, although you combat them. And you're zoophobic. Because reasons. Congratulations. You are now part of the the team, not the death roster. People do not die. They only return to the earth and then rise up to strike against us. Let's go to the cove. Let's take on the siren. Let's see if I can not screw this up. We're going to take some serious shovels. We're going to take all the food. Just because it's good for healing. We'll take some bandages because bleed is going to be annoying as shit. Don't need that many medical herbs. We'll take 2 keys. 2 holy water. Looks good. At least I'm higher up in gold than I have been, even if this mission turns out to be a failure. But we're not going to fail. Positive vibes, right? Let's embark.
My lofty position wasn't always accompanied by the fear of office. And there was a time when I could walk the streets or raise a glass in the tavern without concern for molestation. Faithful as the tide, one precocious village waif made it her hobby to shadow my every errand. It was charming then, troublesome later.
Love the little backstories as well. Isn't that a beautiful siren?
I always wondered
well,
what
damn.
became of the unfortunate little waif.
Okay, the good news is that the siren is very likely not down here. If I'm wrong, it's going to be terrible news. Let's see here, though. We only have half the food consumption. So that's pretty good. I mean, it comes at the expense of dodge. And it looks like we're hitting traps anyway. And as fun as it would be to fight a shambler, I'm not going to fight it today. Sorry, guys. I don't bring torches just for fun. Okay, fishy fishy. And, oh, wonder why that had an exclamation mark over it. I don't know. Well, whatever. We got it now. Yeah, the narrator's definitely one of the high points of this game. But narration is not the only thing. So good, no surprises. This is where I realize we don't really have a lot of ways other than the Arbalist to attack the back row. So we're going to have to rely on her damage a lot. Well, I guess we do have judgment. We do have judgment! Wow, okay. Point blank shot, but that doesn't knock you back. It knocks him back. What terrible strength. Alright. Well, we might as well choppity chop. Technically, you're better from position 1, but it doesn't matter enough this fight. Well, Koval, you seem to enjoy being hurt quite a bit. Alright. That was a good hit too. We definitely got a heal on our plate right here. Would love it if you healed for a little more than 5. Hopefully we don't have a second bleed. Yeah, a little bit of bleed. Could do suppressing fire, but I'd rather get the guaranteed kill. Well, that's one way to do it. Didn't even need to mark. Okay, I did not actually equip the right skill again. Wayne Judge apparently does other Lovecraft voiceovers. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Apparently he also, at the behest of the developers, did some voiceovers and custom narration for different Twitch streamers, which I always think is pretty neat. Of course, I am obviously not a huge streamer, so not the benefit of that, but like watching someone like Lethal Frag play it is pretty cool to see some of that there. Let's just, I mean, I could... He doesn't really need the stress heal. Just a good kill will do.
Perhaps the turning point.
Oh, good. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm not too concerned for the bleed damage right now. And we do want to figure out who wants the buff here. I think the answer is probably going to be Koval. Alright, so 18% damage until camp. That'll help. Oh, excuse me. We got one fight in the next room, and don't really have a ton in the way of improvements right now. I guess I don't technically need to take some of this damage. And he has almost 50 health. Well, we'll just go on to the next one. We'll get our heals in early. Alright. I'm actually not sure what that pull is. I can consult guides. Okay. So this is anti-venom, apparently. Blackish Tide Pool. Cleanses the hero for 5 health. Well, that's... freedom isn't free, it's $1.05, right? We want to take you out first. You know what? This Arbalist has a great tendency of getting the almost kill. And the stun. That sucks. We'll manage, but it sucks for now. And stun resist. Good. Call of the Deep. That's going to be a wasted heal. No, it's going to be something worse. Alright. We could hew. Hew does not seem like a good idea when I can just chop. And miss! And do retribution. It's something. I wonder if you can riposte while stunned. I think the answer is yes, but I'm not sure. Okay, that was lucky. Apparently these things are just the dodgiest of them all. Not that time. Alright. That's what I like to see. Bullseye. Or jellyfish's eye. Har har. Alright.
But a victory nonetheless.
Okay, what do we need more? Crests or money? I gotta check something. Alright, I say it before and I say it every time, I feel like. I have animals that are teetering between insanity and stupidity. And that is not a great combo. We'll ditch the anti-venom. Could be a terrible mistake, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, just keep going. Another curio. It's a knapsack. And it has loot. Gold crest, we ditch the torch. Because we're running torchless, because for some reason we like pain and punishment. So there's a fight in a locked chest, pretty good. We'll just go for judgment. I mean, no, party heal's alright. Party heal just feels like a bad late 80s, early 90s mashup collaboration. That was a lot of damage. Okay, I might be going insane too, but I thought there was 3 of these guys, and now there's 4. I might just be insane. Good dodge. Okay, not good. I still need to switch off the skills. How many more times am I going to get away with forgetting that? Okay, so hopefully we can get a riposte here. Marking myself shouldn't be too much of an issue, although it always thinks is like I'm marking myself by peeing on my leg. Are we actually going to have to camp here? I mean, this is a surprisingly tough fight. Alright. Okay, you're going to need healing more than a lot of people. To be honest with you, this fight might legitimately be tougher than the Siren fight. I should have just gone for the kill. Well, there's one. Alright. Let's rot the Vestal. I said prot the Vestal, please. Alright, everybody needs some healing. I mean, at least we have a lot of food. At least we can take you out. And, we don't have riposte activated right now. I kind of just want to kill you. Or miss, dodge, whatever. Purging's good here.
Decisive bubbling.
Summon before the fall. Nice. The last one was in the shadows. I don't know. Saying it like darkness is actually an excuse. These guys are going way faster than me. That's a little irritating. Okay, one kill. Might just opt for the party heal here and eat some grub after this fight. I mean, the other alternative is to attempt to stun this guy, but I'd rather just end the fight. Alright, so...
Success. So
if we're gonna eat some food anyway.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay. 1, 2... I just ate half my food. How does that make you feel? Pretty dumb. Alright. Bye-bye, holy water. We could camp here. We do have a heirloom chest with not too much. Okay, are you actually full? Okay, so for some reason... Okay. For some reason, it's not actually saying that these people were full on the map there, but that makes me feel a little better. The question becomes, which way do we go? To the left? Okay, we actually need deeds more than a lot of stuff. So we'll get rid of the jade. We'll be camping soon, if it comes down to it. Okay, I just fed everybody like crazy, and now we get a food check. Cool. Alright, I guess it's faster if we check down here, or we could get a good scout. It is pretty risky to not camp right now. So let's do it.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Alright, so we can't do too much more for healing here. I do like restringing the bows. Our stress, once again, is fine. 10 prot is great. Increasing accuracy is great. We did lose our statue buff. Okay. I'm not going to spend 4 just at the risk of losing to a nighttime ambush. Alright. And we have 2. Minus 15% stress damage. Remove bleeding. Pep talk. That's cool. Well, I'll tell you the reason stress is 0 this time is because I don't have 2 abominations constantly. Anytime you shapeshift as an abomination, you stress out the rest of your party.
A blazing star is born.
So even though I was able to kill things really well, it is still a problem. So if the siren's over here, we're going to be in a little bit of luck. Chances are this is just a fight. Okay, even worse, it's empty. Like I said, if the siren's over here, I may just have to abandon the mission. I'm really surprised, considering we have the Ancestors map, that we've not gotten a single scout chance yet. Because you don't get a debuff for going torchless to scouting, you just get to go along the way. So we got a 50-50 shot. Twitch chat, tell me, north or west? Which could it be? Look at that, we already have a food check. We've barely walked down the halls twice. Alright. North or west, guys? Still no fight, still no scout. So at least we still got our buffs. North. Well, we'll just take the chat delay and say, okay, we'll go north. Okay, so we got one north, one west. I would not expect anything less from you guys, so... It's going to be the opposite way of the way that I went. We know that, so... Okay, we actually can't carry much of any of these. I do kind of need my food. I don't really need a bandage. I don't really need medical herbs. That's a pretty good item. That's a pretty good item. I hate ditching the key. But considering we're going to a boss fight, I probably don't need it. No, I'll blame me. I'll blame me for not trusting my gut and instead saying, hey, Twitch plays Darkest Dungeon. Look, it's a trap.
Cruel machinations spring to life.
Holy shit. Look at that. 12 rounds. 12 rounds. Okay, siren? Not a siren. There's a siren. Well, I may have to try the Isaac daily at some point. If you've ever seen me play Binding of Isaac before, you know that I suck at Isaac. Like, pretty damn bad. Okay, so this room has a curio, which means I may have made a mistake getting rid of the key. Hold up! We gotta fight. Ugh. Annoying. And I still did not equip myself with the buff ability, which I need to do that, so our vessel's stunned. No, resisted. Good. That's a good crit. And now this guy's in range. Retribution, pretty good. You're a bigger threat, plus my snipey snipe can possibly take this out. Unless, of course, she gets stunned or otherwise debuffed right now. Okay, minus 2 speed for 4 combats. That's a little annoying. Party heal. Okay, that was the opposite of a party heal, but I'll take it. Okay. So I get for double checking chat and then going over here. So 17 damage. Fairly easy fights. Don't need that stuff. Ugh. It's like, hey look, here's a nice thing that we can actually get with a shovel. Nope, we just get nothing instead. Thanks, Turiel. Here's some more loot. More coin. And now we have a boss. And we are pretty much healed. We're pretty much good to go. The Siren is a boss that I have not fought before, but I am familiar with the mechanic. I have no idea if this team's going to be good enough to take her out, but we're going to hope for the best. It's pretty cool. Judgment! Crit for 8. She has 2 actions remaining. Song of Desire. It's a nice shapeshift. I don't know if that's... if Twitch would approve of that kind of video on here. I guess I should tag this as not safe for something. So, High Tide. Here comes the debuffs. No, here comes an enemy. Alright, well. We kind of want to deal with this guy, but I'd rather do it with Mr. Choppy. There we go. Rain in the Forest. He just says the randomest shit. Alright, Arbalist again. Please resist again. Nope. Alright, well. Hopefully we don't kill you. Hey, look, I still didn't adjust my skills. Let's protect you. Now, she'll be over there for a few rounds, and she has her massive damage buff. So we'll just have to deal, I guess. Okay, that's not who I wanted to save. Let's just focus fire the boss. We got pretty good damage here. I fight for love! Rallying Flare. Good. You can remove all of your debuffs, I guess. Of all the things that I have, this party actually doesn't rely very much on debuffs, so... How bad is that bleed? Not so bad. Okay, we don't have our riposte right now, so let's fix that. Now, he could put up a guard, which is going to be a little annoying. There we go. Just trying to get in the damage while I can. Alright, so since I guess damage is still not too much of an issue... Okay, riposte breaks through that. I fight for love yet again. 14 more stress. Thank you for continuing to use skills that I actually do not have trained for you. And she's back here. I'm sorry, my friends. Oh, it's the first time I've ever heard a character apologize. So usually like, that was awesome. I saw boobies. Not this time, though. Oh, good. And now we get to deal with the actual damage. And you get riposted back. So, good job, loser. Alright. I can Mace Bash. That's pretty exciting, I guess. Good thing I upgraded your weapon to level 2. Right? Okay, get the riposte on all that again. So that's going to go through the guard no matter what. Unfortunately, he has a really high prot. And now we got to worry about bleed damage. Alright, so riposte still there. I still think it's a good idea to defend the Vestal. We can kind of take our time. How long do we have riposte? One more round. Yeah, let's just defend. Well, I mean, he is a leper. So maybe they'll accept him here with all of his sores and everything. They're all traitors. Okay, you need to, like... What are we doing? That is the ultimate question. Retribution is what we're doing. Would love to do a little more damage than that. Okay, massive bleed time. Gotta love the prot there. And the bleed resist. Do not threaten my queen! Now that's your traitor talk. I don't like this. Oh, thank you for healing. That was pretty brutal. Now we actually have to heal. Okay, high tide. Does that mean we get another enemy? Yes. Oh my god, another one of these guys. That's pretty awful. So we have to snake in as much damage as we can, and our useless leper is now in the back. Alright. That was a good heal. Okay. Need lots of damage right now, because this guy's... Oh, well... Okay, if you take my Vestal, that would suck, but since we're being guarded here... Alright. Riposte is up. We gotta get in as much damage before this guy puts up a guard. Wow, your accuracy stinks. Alright. Slowly but surely, let's move our way up. That's one way to do it. If you seriously, like, start healing, I'm gonna be a little pissed. I'm gonna be a little pissed. Alright. And you don't even bother to heal yourself. Alright, so at least we all resisted the bleed. Okay. Since this seems to be the only way we can damage through the guard right now. And we almost got her. That still counts as a hit. Okay, we do have bandages, I think. Yeah, we got 6 bandages. I kind of went too far on the bandages. Alright, but we are almost there. If you could just hit the broadside of anything right now. That's a good crit. And we're going to bola here because we really want to take you out. Wow! Nice. And now you send her to the front. Do not threaten my queen. Mace bash on Cobalt. Wow! That's hilarious. 11 damage. Alright. Well, the AI does, like I said, the AI does some interesting things with its abilities, but the important thing is that she is summoned a creature that cannot heal her. So assuming I can get one hit in. Ugh. Alright. She's still second position. Let's just see if we can end this fight. Alright, pressure crash again. Getting a lot of stress, but I think we're going to be okay. Hugh is okay here. 14 damage Hugh is definitely okay. And we got our RB back. Where am I? You are in the cove, and we're going to have a good talking to you after this is all said and done.
As victories mount, so
Oh, good. Crusaders only, plus prot. Well, I guess we get to get rid of some of our items here. Because we are certainly not exploring the rest of this. Alright, so you're gone, and you're gone. So that means we have to make a tough decision here. Do we want the prot on the Crusader? Do we want move resist? I'm not actually huge on move resist, so we'll keep that there. I mean, these would all be trinkets to sell anyway, but there we go. Siren down 2. Cannot complain. Alright, lots of gold. We got a bounty hunter item. Not my favorite bounty hunter item because they... Well, I do use some melee skills on them. Turiel's now level 3. Koval's now level 3. Warren Scourger, which is actually really nice. Calm. It could be worse. Weapon Tinkerer's okay. I mean, anything saves money. Necromania is a little gross, but whatever. Siren down anyway.
in time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay, so we can sort by stress, sort by level, sort by class. Okay. So Siren is down. That leaves us with pretty much just the Prophet and some of the other things. We have some other early missions here. But I think at this point, let me do a little bit of town management here. I gotta remember who does what. Okay, so you will only... Okay. I'm just trying to make sure who does what. You'll only go the brothel, because you're a Vestal, obviously. You will only pray. Important thing for that one is that we didn't get any well, I guess, Koval, you're not relieving your stress today. Unless I can somehow unlock a second slot in the Abbey all of a sudden.
A man in a robe.
Well, I do have a lot available, so congratulations, Koval.
Madness.
You get your stress relief. You, I thought, were a tippler, but apparently not. We'll let you pray. And Turiel, you are manic for money. I think we're just going to send you to drink. And Vox, how are you doing? We'll send you to drink too. Digby, I think you're going to be okay. But I think at this point I'm going to have to call that a stream for the time being. A little shorter than I'd like. But hopefully I can squeeze in a bit of a longer one later on down the line. So I appreciate those of you all who were able to hop in and see some good stuff. That's 3 successful missions. It'll be up on the YouTube, so I'll go ahead and throw that up here one more time. I don't know why that box is checked. But yeah, that's going to be it. Wrong button. Yeah, that's going to be it for now. I do appreciate you all stopping by. YouTube, Asher Gaming, Twitch, Asher Games. I feel like I've changed that at some point. I need to update these in general. But thanks again for watching. Thanks again for stopping by. It's been a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all again soon. So, feel free to leave your thoughts if you want to drop by the YouTube area. That link's around on my channel somewhere. We'll do it again sometime, that's for sure. And look for the VOD to be up on this in the coming days if you missed some of it earlier, or I'll cut a highlight for it here probably sometime this afternoon. Thanks again. Take care.